Today, we are going to continue what we have already started in the passive voice. However, this lesson, the passive voice, part 2, will be about some past tenses. Again, if you have any doubts about any of the past tenses, I'd like to remind you to watch the previous lessons on past tenses before watching this lesson. We have already explained that a sentence generally begins with a doer or performer of the action, which is called the subject. Then the verb, then the object. This is called an active sentence. Now, if you begin the sentence with the object, we formulate a passive sentence. Now, let's remember together how we formulate the passive voice. There are 4 steps. First of all, drop the subject. Next, put the object at the beginning of the sentence. Then, conjugate the verb to be in the same tense as the active sentence. And finally, put the main verb in the past participle form. Now, we need to focus more on some past tenses, which are the past simple and the past continuous. In order to change from active into passive, you have to put the object at the beginning, look at the verb if it is past simple, that's verb 2, use was or were according to the object. Past continuous, which is was or were plus verb ing, use being. And finally, put the main verb in the past participle form. Let's start with the past simple. For example, someone stole the money. This is an active sentence. To change it into a passive sentence, you have to get rid of the subject, someone. Drop it. Then, put the object, the money, at the beginning. Add the helping verb was, because the subject, the money, is used as singular, and the verb is past simple. And finally, put the main verb, stole, in its past participle form, which is stolen. The money was stolen is a passive sentence. Let's take another example. The teacher explained the lessons yesterday. Again, get rid of the subject, the teacher. Then, put the object, the lessons, at the beginning. Then, add the helping verb were, because the lessons is plural, and the verb here is past simple. And finally, put the main verb, explained, in its past participle form, which is already the same, explained. And complete the rest of the sentence to be read as the lessons were explained yesterday. Past continuous. They were repairing the door. This is an active sentence. To change it into a passive sentence, you have to drop the subject they. Then put the object, the door, at the beginning. Add the helping verbs was, being, because the door is singular and the verb is past continuous. And finally, put the main verb, repair, in its past participle form, which is repaired. The door was being repaired. Let's have another example. My brother was washing the dishes. Again, drop the subject, my brother. Then, put the object, the dishes, at the beginning. Add the helping verbs were, being, because the dishes is plural and the verb is past continuous. And finally, put the main verb wash in its past participle form, which is washed. And the new sentence will be the dishes were being washed. Now let's practice and change the following into the passive voice. She was cooking the meat. The meat were being cooked. Oops. Think again. The meat is singular, so we add the helping verb was with being. Because the object, the meat, takes was, not were. And the verb tense is past continuous. And the past participle of the main verb is cooked. So, the right answer here is the meat was being cooked. Another example. We helped my mother yesterday. Where is the subject? We. Drop it. Where is the object? The object usually comes after the main verb, as we said before. That's my mother. Put it at the beginning. What is the verb tense? Past simple. Helped. What helping verb you should use? Was. That's correct. Because you have a past simple tense and the object is singular. The passive form here is my mother was helped yesterday. Well done, dear learners. Another sentence. You were doing the homework. Great. The homework was being done. Why? The subject here is the pronoun you. We need to drop it first. Then we put the object, which is the homework, at the beginning of the sentence. And then add the helping verbs was, being, because you have a past continuous tense. And the object here is singular. So, the passive sentence is the homework was being done. Thanks a lot for watching. And I wish you have got now a good understanding of how to formulate passive sentences correctly in English. Take care, dear learners, and have a nice day. Goodbye.